8 and up probably. Um, so during the game, each player will have um, a hand of cards, and this game has some magnificent artwork in it. Let me see if you can see that. There we go. There's a weird ladybug, and just abstract scarecrow in a field, and a knight going on a book, crawling into a hole with an arm coming out of it. So it's definitely not as dark as some of the imagery in Mysterium, which I just talked about. But it has some of the same. It feels a little different, little different, but I meant to say little bit the same feel to the game. But I like this one a little better because it's easier to get to the table. Mysterium is, like I said, Clue, where this is, I'm about to explain to you. So you'll have a hand of cards, and when it is your turn, you will give a word or a phrase or just a sound that you're trying to convey the meaning of the picture. So say I had this and I were to say, let's see, I should have thought about this beforehand. Let's say peacefulness would be my phrase, and then I would put my card down, and everybody else would look at their cards and select one of their cards which they think is peacefulness and put it down. And then you would shuffle up all the cards and then display them. So this is the one I picked. And then you would say peacefulness, and you'd put it down next to number 1, and peacefulness number 2, peacefulness number 3, and you'd put all the cards out of all the players, and then each player, other than the clue giver or the person that gave the word or phrase, would secretly vote. So you have these tokens numbered 1 to 6 as to which picture they think came from the clue giver. So they put it down, and then everyone would, once everybody's guess is in, you would flip it over. And the trick is with this game, you don't want everybody to get your answer. You only want some of the people to get your card. So you have to phrase it so that it's not obvious, but so that only some people get it. Likewise, when you're playing your cards, you're going to get a point for everybody that guesses yours. So it's to your advantage to try and put in the card that is going to get other people to guess your card rather than the person that gave the clue. So if some of the people got it right, then you get, I think it's 2 points. Yeah, three points. So if the active player had some but not all, he gets 3, and everybody that guessed it gets 3. If everybody got it, then everybody gets 2 except for the clue giver, and if nobody got it, everybody gets 2 points but the clue giver. And and you always get a point if somebody guesses your card. So that's Dixit. You play to 30 points. It's, like I said, a vocabulary game because you're trying to come up with a phrase that isn't too obvious. And the artwork is great, and there's a ton of expansions for this already that have a stack of cards and a lot of different artwork. So that's Dixit number 36. Stay tuned for, number 37. Stay tuned for 36 for the kids.